can go anytime. Oh no. You're gonna have to please excuse my reading quality and speaking quality. I already naturally have a habit of mumbling, and being that I'm drinking, I can only imagine it's gonna get worse. I know we had visited the Tower of Babel and we couldn't get in. Lightning bolts kept shocking me backwards away from it. And then we went north and took Faye to the Atones. Oh yeah. Keldon, the guy that hangs out in my chat typically. I think he's in the chat, but he won't be chatting now. He's streaming Type 0 right now as well. And today isn't his normal stream day, but he really wanted to stream it because it's a brand new release title. I kind of feel like at this point, I mean, even though I'm excited to play the game, you know, being that it's a new release and all that, I kind of feel like at this point, you know, I'm liable to stream it. I don't have a big following of viewers or anything. And so, because there's so many people streaming it, I'm less likely for new viewers to find playing it right now. So I'm still gonna go ahead and start it pretty soon, but I'm gonna hold off on starting Type 0 until Friday. And what I'll be doing is kind of mixing Type 0 and Xenogears back and forth until I finish Xenogears. I'll probably still be maining Xenogears. Playing it the majority of the days that I stream per week. And then do Type 0. And then after Type 0, I don't know, my options are really wide. One of the things me and Keldon are talking about doing is doing a dual stream where we both play at the same time, stream from our channels at the same time, have like a page where you can watch us both at the same time, and have our voice chat connected so we can talk together live and play Chrono Trigger, like side by side. Not in a race format, but it was both our favorite games of all times. And that just seems like it would be a cool thing to do. See how Faye's doing. No. There's quite a few people streaming Type 0, and there's quite a few people streaming the Final Fantasy 15 demo. I'm actually idling Keldon's channel right now as he's playing it, but because I've got the video disabled because I don't want any spoilers. One thing I can tell you from the little bit I saw as he started the game, in Final Fantasy games they've always been full of a lot of Prim, won't you listen to your brother? Billy, Mara followed you here because she's worried about you. Can't you see? Let her stay a little while, okay? Well then, don't you go anywhere, okay? Margie, please take care of my little sister. Why don't you ask me that, Chew? Because you're the Choo-Choo, and I don't understand you enough to trust you at this point. But what I was saying, from the little bit I've seen, whereas Final Fantasies, they definitely dealt in tragedy as far as the stories went. There's no uncommon ground for them to kill a beloved character. in the beginning, or in the middle of a game or something like that, and just deal with tragic themes. But the new one is straight up like violent in the sense that there's a lot of blood and whatnot, which I don't have a problem with. But that's just, I don't recall anything like that from any of the previous Final Fantasies. Like just overt gore, I guess you would say. And still, compared to Dying Light or a game like that, it's still not gory, but Wells, kind of scary. What? Oh no, I forgot. Forgot to turn off the soundtrack playing in the background, and music was doubling up. Let's see what old Mason has to say. Why hasn't it gotten lively around here? Nothing. Trying to remember exactly where we were at this point. I said earlier, I know we took Faye. Yeah, they're typically in a lot of blood in Final Fantasy games. Than just little tiny bits here and there, just to make it very apparent that somebody was bleeding or something. Even like Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, one of the only sections I can remember in Chrono Cross. I don't remember any blood in Chrono Trigger. I remember a little in Chrono Cross from one of the cutscenes where Surge is standing and he's got that little dagger that he always he's got the dagger that Kid uses typically, I believe, in his hand. Is that right? I'm trying to remember where the dagger comes from because it's not Surge's typical weapon. And I'm drawing a blank, but there's blood dripping from the tip of it, and that's it. Like for half a second, a CG cutscene. I was watching Keldon play for just a brief moment, and in that brief moment, I saw a chocobo get brutally executed with a rifle, and there was a lot of blood. Okay. Holy crap, I'm at a loss right now. I should have gone and watched the last little bit of my VOD from my last playthrough to try and figure out where I'm at. Was that it? I knew I had to fight the wells. My memory is horrible. Like, I legitimately sometimes wonder if I don't need to go to the doctor and see about something in regards to my memory. Because when did I play this last? Saturday? Only been 2 days between then and now. And every single time I play, like, I have a hard time remembering where I'm at. Maybe I've got a tumor or something. It's not a tumor! Yeah, because I remember going to the Wells-infested ship, because that's when one of them showed up, and I kept yelling, or not yelling, telling the characters, you know, there's a troll behind you, because they were talking to each other. You could see them standing behind them, looking at them, and then a gear from the orphanage flew out and took the guy out. Billy's gear, the one with the cape. I like Billy's character. I think it's cool how he uses the guns and everything. I have a feeling though that I'm going to continue to use him, and at some critical point in the game, I'm going to go into battle with no ammunition. I mean, I guess he's always got the ether gun, but oh! 3,000 damage on that little guy from the big gun. That should have turned that zombie-looking dude into like a fine mist. Alicia. Oh, Lord. No, what happened? This is... What happened here? Billy. You alright? What happened? I don't know. Suddenly I heard a gunshot.